We want to tell you that for many years there have been talks about relocating the East Hill Post Office due to poor working conditions, including mold and rodents. But with plans now on the drawing board to make that move into the Independence complex, residents in the nearby community are voicing concerns over the development, which they say has eliminated access to Blue Hill Road. LaDawn Davis was at the town meeting last evening where she got some reaction from residents.
Elimination of the access to and from Blue Hill Road is the cry of Blue Hill Estates residents who say they are sick and tired of the bumper-to-bumper traffic. The frustration stemmed from the blockage of the only access they have as a result of the development of a new post office on the grounds of the old City Market food store. During a town hall meeting, residents say living in the community has been nothing but disastrous since the project began a few weeks ago.
For me, I've experienced it personally, the impact that it has on the area, because my son attends St. Augustine's College. So in the morning now I have to drive up to the roundabout there at the Government High roundabout, I call it, and then I have to come back down.
Poignantly and eloquently when they said that with developments you should take the community in the situation in terms of tailoring the project to the community and not the community to the project. And I think there was a failure to do that. But I'm optimistic that it will be rectified. But we definitely, because there are possible medical emergencies that will be impeded, there are possible natural disasters that could happen where we can't get in and out.
I mean, if you ever drive on a road, cars come down 20 gallon to only 70, 80 miles an hour. So you have to be looking to get out. And now they close this one up here. It's going to be disaster in this area. For a post office, which I don't even think is needed at this time.
The government has entered into a public-private partnership with developer Scott Gaudet, who will build the new post office and lease it to the government. While this has been met with much opposition by residents, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Public Works and Urban Development, the Honorable Philip Davis, says because of finances, this partnership is something the government must do.
Renting is dead money. So what government is now doing, instead of, for example, spending $20 million to build a new hospital, a new post office today, and having to find the $20 million, they identify someone who could do that. And then that person will build it, and we will rent it with the understanding that after the 20-year period, or 5-year period, or 10-year period, that lease will go towards buying it.
Another major concern by residents was the fact that the permit number for construction was not visible to the public. Developer Scott Gaudet says it's an issue they will address.
Basically we didn't put the permit number up because we were having a proper sign done, proper project sign. And that sign is not completed yet. So tomorrow we'll put up the permit number.
Another major concern for residents was the fact that the permit number for construction was not made visible to the public. Developer Scott Gaudet says it's an issue they plan to address.
Long-term chronic challenge that the community has faced for many years. Governments have changed and it's been exacerbated over time. We have finally reached a point where we're going to make a difference. And so this messy process is necessary, but I am sure we're going to come to an amicable solution for all.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Public Works, the Honorable Philip Brave Davis, says he plans to raise these concerns in Cabinet and will provide the area Member of Parliament, the Honorable Dr. Kendall Major, with a signal as to when the next meeting to discuss solutions will take place. LaDawn Davis, ZNS Network News.